Alright, so the last time we played, you guys were finishing off the siege of Saltmarsh. And you fought in the market where you had encountered a whole bunch of people entranced and dancing as huge boulders rained down on the town. And then quickly brought after a 10-minute rest, you guys then rushed over to the dock and finished off the last of the troops that were barring your way towards Janelle Marshwalker, the priestess of Cormac Fairhand, who you had previously encountered in Seaton. And just prior to that, Tharhun had been encountered a strange man who seemed to be carrying the holy symbols of a variety of different gods and seemed to lament that the soldiers who were enchanted by the fallen leaves here were blinded by Razpare's fury and couldn't join the army at the Hill of Valor when they died. You guys confronted Janelle Marshwalker and defeated her in a vicious battle with a demon. And just as she ended, just as you finished off your rival, Tharhun, used his charm of restoration to atone her soul before she died. So that's basically where we left off. So what happens after that is the townsfolk in Eliander Fireborn raise you guys all as the heroes of the day. And for the rest of the afternoon and into the evening, there's a great feast and party going on with all of the remaining Saltmarsh folk, as well as the Fairhand soldiers who've broken free of the enchantments and are now kind of starting to do what they can to put the broken down buildings of Saltmarsh back to right. So how do you guys want to spend this celebration?
An orgy.
Yeah, celebrate. Okay, well.
All right.
Are people going to buy us drinks at the bar?
So most of the bars and most of the buildings have been destroyed. So what you see is a lot of people are bringing chairs and tables outside of the bar, and the barkeeps are just bringing food and drink out for everyone to enjoy. So you don't need to buy.
Off topic for a sec. The past few months of playing D&D with you guys actually helped me play Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah.
The short rests and long rests and all that stuff. And actually, I'm learning a bit more about some of your other classes through Baldur's Gate 3, like your spell slots and all that stuff that I had didn't know anything about.
They did a really good job with the rules, I find.
I've heard about some small differences, but yeah, hopefully it'll help both ways, really.
Oh yes, my game is far superior now.
Actually, I was thinking about that too, Eric, because I was reading up on the monk, and I was like, oh, Eric never does this, so look up your flurry of blow, I think that's what it's called. Flurry of blows technique. Yeah, taking 2 attacks.
I tried it the other day. I prefer using my hand axe. Anyway.
So short answer is there's no shortage of drink. You're able to get all the food and drink that you want tonight, as there's many people who will come and clap you on the back and recount the stories from what they saw during the battle.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about a small dwarf seemingly whizzing through the crowd towards towards danger.
Slaughtering all of the enchanted people without a care in the world. Bodies laying at his feet. Okay.
So
Poetry.
in the crowd, there's a mix of fair hands and Saltmarsh soldiers and refugees as well. So you guys can really spend this night however you wish. And if there
Well, I
was
could
maybe
perform
something
a
you guys
couple-
wanted to ask, for instance, or if you wanted to perform, or there's various different activities that you might be able to do.
I was thinking of playing a little ballad for everyone to recount our bravery, particularly Kelnozz's bravery.
And I will definitely join you on the drums.
Let's get the band back together, boys.
Bust out the tuba.
I'll find like a good, a higher density of townsfolk. Oh, is my thing breaking?
Who did we lose?
We can
No.
use.
My internet just like has been randomly turning off recently. It's extremely frustrating.
Yeah, you gotta pay that bill.
Oof, maybe that's what's happening.
Why they keep sending letters?
Burn those. So what I would do is find like a big group of people, put one of my legs up on like a chair, you know, taking a power stance like you would do. You guys know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
The guitar power stance. And I'm going to regale everyone of our bravery and handsomeness and just all around badassery.
Make a
way
performance
you-
check with advantage.
I'm thinking a liar for this one. Okay, here we go.
Aren't you a liar on all of them?
Ooh, backstory.
Oh, got him.
Very nice. So your performance is of epic quality, especially with the added percussions.
For me, yeah.
Could we hear a verse or two?
Well, I'm singing mostly. Fuck no. I was gonna say, I'm singing in drow, but I'm like, I want people to hear the story. But then I'm not clever enough to come up with anything on the spot, so I'm a big fan. Now, see, if Kevin was the bard again, then we'd be fine because he's really good at coming up with limericks.
I do believe that he busted in a verse or two.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I played. Boom, 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 boom. That was my part.
Speaking of Nelson's old bard, I was watching a lot of old Leprechaun movies, and I was like, "This is Kevin's old bard. Like, he just rhymes every time he talks. Like, try as you may, try as you might, you won't beat me without a fight." Perfect.
I think you guys are remembering my bard better than he was, but I'm okay with it.
Man, you had some good ones. Some
Wouldn't
really
call
good.
the Leprechaun reference a high praise, but
Touche.
so you guys have a large section of the town swaying, holding up candles,
Oh man, amazing.
singing along as best they can, mumbling the words mostly.
Well, I think it's safe to say we would drink excessively.
Grage puts out a hat for collections, passes it around.
What are you collecting in said hat?
Coin.
Eyeballs?
Eyeballs of the dead.
have a surplus at this point. You worry.
You get 36 gold pieces back at the end when the hack bats to you.
Grage
Four
pockets
eyeballs.
36 pieces.
4 eyeballs.
Throughout the night, there are a couple different fair hands who will approach the group and Tharhun and offer apologies for raising weapons against them and for their role in what happened. One of them asks, what should we do from here?
Have another city to conquer, don't we?
Well, we need to free them from the tyranny they're currently under. They've been ensorcelled, charmed,
Hoodwinked.
hoodwinked.
And
Perhaps we can use the
Bamboozled.
knowledge. Bamboozled. Perhaps we can use the knowledge of these soldiers to get us some information to get in there and I don't know, do some
Gotta
stuff.
get in there.
Yeah, we had some knowledge before, but it's sorely out of date.
do we know how these elves were able to do these amazing dance spells? Surely they have recreational purposes, or perhaps even a way for us to get into the other city. Perhaps I can investigate their eyes to find out.
Good lord.
So, sorry, just so I'm clear, are you guys looking for some kind of specific information out of the soldiers?
I guess we're asking them what the current state of Seaton is, and like just kind of like have them talk about what they know of
Okay.
the political situation, etc., etc. Seaton.
So you get a small group of some of the more higher-ranking fair hands, and they chat with you guys about what they know, and they reveal that all of them human. That most of the fair hands, and the entirety of the town guard in Seaton had been used to secure the actual town itself, which is walled, but on the shore of the town. Here, I'll bring this to. Do I have the map out? Yeah, so they're just gonna. Let's just pretend they're drawing this in the ground while we talk here. But they basically explain that the fortress, the lighthouse fortress, is itself has its own walled compound. They draw this in the dirt here, and that they were kept out of that for the most part. But the elite soldiers were kept there, and people who did get sightings into that fortress said that there was like a contingent of elves, and as they tell you that, a lot of them seem extremely, like they're just realizing how that seems a little strange now, and at the time it didn't seem so unusual. Some of the men also say that recently Lord Feldrin had been working on a new weapon, essentially, to guard the lighthouse, and also it seems to cause devastation as well. And the rumors are that it is a large construct, much like the shield guardians that you guys faced throughout the town, but that this one is a essentially large dragon construct.
Can they give us an idea of how large it is?
How big is it?
They give you a variety of different sizes, but all of them are very large, huge.
Mhm.
So it's tough to say exactly what is true. None of them had a direct contact in it, but these are the rumors that they have. And then they also say, towards the end of their chat, they say that Lord Feldrin had been altering the lighthouse, and installing these large ruby red lenses over the light.
For what purpose? To like amplify it, I guess.
Make an Arcana check,
Ooh, I'm not very good at that, but I will try.
and anyone can make an Arcana check.
I will jump on that.
I believe in Eikooc.
So you're both aware of the fact that ruby red was a recurring color in the fight with Saltmarsh. That the divine power that was being used to enchant these people had that manifestation when it was being broken off. So you just have that connection that the ruby has a strong connection to the powers of the forces at work here.
Hmm. I see.
What does it mean, Kelnozz? What does it mean?
I have no idea. Kelnozz is like 2 bottles of wine deep right now.
Eikooc, do you have any insights here?
He's operating on just pure intuition. No thought.
Time to interrogate him. I have a feeling he's attempting to use the lighthouse to spread his something. Perhaps spread their influence to a wider area. That's just a guess, though.
Good a guess as any.
How far away is this lighthouse fortress?
Well, if you look at your regional map, which I'm sure I gave you a copy of,
You very diligently sketched them all out.
Saltmarsh is just across the bay, or from Seaton. We visited there once by ship. It did not go well.
Great fires consumed all of my.
All of
The
Brynn's
ship
valuables.
consumed the city.
What's that?
The great fires consumed the city or your ships?
No, the ship survived. We escaped. Allegedly, some might say we instigated a riot of sorts. I shouldn't say instigated a riot, more like paid some underworld guys to start a riot. But you didn't hear that from me.
That doesn't sound much better.
Oh, sorry, not paid. Blood oathed.
Much better.
To bust Brynn out of jail.
Oh yeah, because Brynn was in jail because he
Why
was
was Brynn in jail?
lying his face off.
Yeah,
He
it
spit
was
at
bad.
he
Spitting
spit
in
at them.
faces. So that person we just murdered, yeah, Brynn spit in her face when we got taken.
I feel like I
Yeah.
should have asked some questions before paralyzing this person repeatedly. Allowing
she
you
had
to
it coming.
massacre her.
She had it coming.
Sounds
Trust
like
me.
there's two.
There's
different
2 sides to
stories
every
there.
story.
There's always more than one side to every story.
Wait, are we the villains?
Are you realizing this now?
Don't ask questions.
pleasantly surprised. And happy. Another drink, Kelnozz.
Here. Kelnozz chugs what's left in his glass.
Missed the opportunity to try to take over the power from the other realm. I mean, perhaps we could make our new fortress the Lighthouse Fortress.
Holy shit, that'd be amazing.
And I know I'm just a little drunk suggesting this, but I mean, I think we could do it.
Think how much power we could wield. The entire realm would bend to our knee. Think how much good we could do.
Kelnozz, your evil showing.
How many villains we could
Create
vanquish.
great statues to the gods, or god, depending on who we're talking to, and
Yes,
Don't
only
let
the light of
Tharhun hear
Ragnar
that.
should show.
and I must say that while I was under the influence, I was quite happy. I mean, people might enjoy just being constantly under our influence.
We're doing it for them, really.
Well, I do enjoy searching for knowledge. This could be some of the ultimate knowledge. So that's my suggestion. If we remember this conversation in the morning, I suggest we act.
You know what we should do, guys? We should buy a bar.
Oh my god, yes.
I've always wanted to own a bar. I mean, back in my alcoholic days of last year. It does sound
We
like
could just retire and work on the bar. We could all retire this campaign and just work in our bar.
Sounds lovely.
a
Sorry,
bar
Tyler.
during
Oh,
a
this is-
dragon pandemic might not be the best idea.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Although if we came up with a new concept,
Come and drink in a phone booth. We'll just have a series of phone booths. So people
What is
can
a
stand near
phone
each
booth?
other but still keep their distance.
what if this ruby red firelight cleansed the virus, and then everyone would have to drink at our bar, the Lighthouse Fortress Bar.
What?
No, he's got a point.
You hear him out there, and let's workshop this a bit.
Just imagine being retired early and being able to do whatever you wanted.
We wouldn't have to adventure anymore. We could just get drunk all the time.
My only purpose is to serve Maraganor.
Well, we could name one of the brews Maraganor if you like. I have no qualms about that. It could be a stout, feisty lager.
Subtitled For Great Justice.
Yes, and every time you finish one of the drinks, you have to cheer for great justice and/or fury.
Genius.
I think.
So,
we have
Bob,
a
are you
plan.
ready to change the whole campaign now?
Actually, with some seriousness, like this whole confront Captain Feldrin, I have been considering whether or not that would be. I was going to put it to you guys actually, and say that would be a good place to either stop the campaign and start a new one, or go on. But that's not something.
Oh, we
I
going
can
well.
answer right tonight.
Gosh.
So anyway,
don't know how
the
to
short
do that.
answer is yes. I'm always ready.
Everybody knows your name.
Alright, so that is kind of like the long form of what you guys get out of the fair hands. towards the middle of the night, Eleander Fireborn finds you guys and tells you to enjoy your night and have the night to celebrate, but in the morning they'll have to discuss the next step in the plan, and he hopes this time it won't be interrupted.
God, I hope someone wrote down our ideas. They were genius. This counts as a long rest.
Yep. You guys can long rest now, if you wish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Short rest and long rest are fucking with me in Baldur's Gate. I want to use all the spells all the time.
Me too.
What are you playing as?
My one dude is a cleric,
Nice.
and then my other guy is a mage of some kind. I don't know.
Alright, so you guys long rest. You get all your stuff back. Do you guys head straight over to Eleander Fireborn? Is there anything you guys want to do in Saltmarsh otherwise? The mood's much more quiet in the morning. People are still kind of working off their hangovers from the night before, but there are some fair hands who are picking up debris, starting to get things together, doing what they can.
Well, it's nice to see that they haven't completely turned evil, and they're actually nice guys underneath.
How is the Crabber's Cove area? Like that region of the city, was it really badly damaged?
It wasn't that heavily damaged because
Okay.
most of the fire had been kind of aimed in the middle of Saltmarsh,
Mm-hmm.
but there is some damage, including to your house, but nothing that won't be able to be fixed with a little bit of effort and the help of Saltmarsh.
Yeah, maybe we could pay some workers to like fix it up when they have a chance. Oh, what about our ship? Didn't someone take it out of port so that it wouldn't be captured?
Oh yeah, good old what's his face took it to run away.
The land prime water.
Yeah. Got my ship.
Ahoy! Welcome aboard. Wait, what did it say?
That's a really good question. It got disenchanted, I think, at one point, but
Oh, it did.
I don't know. It said like "Avast matey" or something, or I forget.
I think it just said ahoy, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, I think you might be right. Ahoy there, probably. Yeah,
It was a
Gotta
good
be-
ship.
got to be there on there.
Everybody got on or off.
Could we inquire to see if anyone has heard any sign or like any news about the ship?
Make a charisma investigation check.
How do I do that?
You roll a d20, add your charisma modifier, and
Oh, okay.
your investigation if you're proficient.
I'm not. But
Ooh.
nobody likes that.
You're not able to get any meaningful information out of your conversations. You basically just know what you already know, that the Jalan Prime Lighter took the ship and left, and no idea where he went.
Gotcha.
I am going to finally use a spell that I haven't actually used successfully or like at all to this point, and I am going to cast Galdur's Speedy Courier. send. Sorry, it's a giant wall of text. To send a message to Jelan Primewater.
That's awesome.
Okay.
And I'm just going to send him a message saying, Saltmarsh has been freed from. My goodness, my brain is.
The tyranny of the fair hands.
Yeah, the fair hands. That's the one. Has been freed from the fair hands. Return my ship,
Please?
please. Yours truly, besties forever, Eikooc. Signed with a little heart over the eye.
Smart.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get there?
I don't know. As soon as the lid of the chest is closed, the elemental in the chest disappear, then reappear adjacent to the target creature. So immediately.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep. So technically, I've invented faster than light travel.
Good God.
Got him.
Take that, relativity.
It's just a theory.
But it doesn't come with a way to reply. So
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's a one-way. It's a one-way message. It's like, bring back my ship, please. Yeah.
It could
I wish
take
it
him
had
days or weeks to get back. I don't know if we have enough ale to wait that long.
Not at the rate that you're drinking it, Kelnozz. Slow down a little
Get
bit.
a Kelnozz tattoo on my ass. Kelnozz?
Did you wake up with that?
like a face or the word?
This is
The face.
this is canon now.
I think it's safe to say that Grage and Kelnozz got into all sorts of trouble and ended up at the tattoo parlor where they tattooed each other's faces on their asses.
Drop him. Let's see.
Kelnozz drops his pantaloons.
Oh, you have the whole gang on there.
Well, I don't remember that part, but it is a accurate representation of our group.
I like
I'm
that
ha-
you also
I'm halfway
put
up your
a
back.
rank. I also like that you put a rank of how much you like them beside each other. That's a fitting touch.
Well, I certainly won't regret that.
So
Tharhun, perhaps you should loosen up as well.
Your pathetic tattoo machine would simply snap on my scales.
And that's why you ranked him as you did.
All right, let's go talk to Eleander. See what's up.
okay, so you guys head over to the town hall, and there sitting at the table is Eleander and Ida, the other person from the Saltmarsh Council. And Eleander starts by, well, I really just want to thank you, everyone, on behalf of everyone at Saltmarsh. I know we were already in your debt, but you saved us again.
It's what we do. We're just good people.
Well, I hope you're just planning on sticking around, because I think Saltmarsh is going to have a very rocky future. I'm just not sure how the council will react to all this.
Do you think this is just a little table talk. Is it an appropriate time to bring up their racial discrimination against elves, or should we save that for another time?
I say we dismantle the council
Hierarchy.
of the city. Table talk wise.
Well, we could make some demands, such as equal treatment to elves for our continued help.
It's the least they could do, really.
You guys let me know when this becomes real talk.
There's one thing I'd like to bring up to you. Perhaps it's something we could discuss.
I'm all ears.
Perhaps you recall that when we were gifted a very luxurious property up north in Crabber's Cove, none of those of the Elven persuasion were able to be on the deed of such building. We were wondering if perhaps you could reconsider and make us full members of the city with all the duties and rights that entails.
Eleander says, well, I can't say for sure if we're still part of the council lands at this point. Where that leaves our written laws, I'm really not so sure. So, whatever power I have to give you that deed, I'll grant it. But I think we'll have a lot of very tough situations to talk about here. And I think it's a little premature to talk about anything before we deal with the threat to the east. He says, we have momentum right now. Felgen will hear about his defeat here, but it'll take him a few days to mobilize and make any real difference to his defenses. Some of our forces will need a little bit of time to recuperate, but the sooner that we can launch our attack, the better. Now, our plan here is to go by sea. Lord Felden has been building up the defenses along the land wall. So even though we'll still be facing a fortified landing zone, we'll have the element of surprise if we go at night, and we should be able to punch through the defenses easier. My thoughts are our forces can cause enough distractions and chaos on the ground floor, perhaps you'll be able to move through the lighthouse proper. Find Lord Felden and... well, gee, I don't know what happens from here. But something's gotta change.
I do like this Operation Human Shield approach. This might be the best thing for us to do. How many ships do we have?
Well, we have the 3 that we commandeered. And there's a smaller one here that Janelle had. That's part of why we go at night, under the cover of darkness. I'm a bit worried, to be honest. We took heavy casualties. There's a number of the fair hands slain as well. If we could raise reinforcements in such a short time, it might be worth it.
Have you been in touch with the lizard folk? I forgot what their names.
I can't say that I have. It was just a few weeks ago before they left for their old home after y'all liberated that.
Do you think they could offer reinforcements? Or they're too far away to get back in time?
Well, between you, me, and the waves, I think they owe us. Whether they can get together in enough time, I'm not sure, but It don't hurt to ask. Does anyone else owe y'all favors?
Who else does?
The
Well,
other realm.
yeah, the other realm. What about the elves that you gave the new home to?
You mean?
The other thing. Yeah.
Feldrin takes off his mask. Eleander takes off his mask. Aha!
Indeed,
Says,
we might have.
what about elves? He looks back and forth, not getting the inside joke.
Oh, there's nothing to tell. It's...
Y'all hiding the elven army up your sleeve?
Maybe. Are we?
Well, what about the druids? I think we helped rescue him and
Hot chocolate, you mean?
hot chocolate.
Hotch.
You all speak in riddles.
Wait, was I actually there for that? I think I was.
I think that was Theron.
Was it
Yeah.
Theron?
I think it was.
Oh, never
yeah,
mind.
because
I don't know who I'm talking about.
well, Hotch would have been there at your birth.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It was magical.
there you go. That's pretty mad.
To continue the
So-
riddles.
So Eric, down at Abbey Island, there's we relocated a bunch of elves.
Secretly.
Secretly.
Rehome.
Yes, rehomed them. They were in Silver Stand in the mountains there, and we found them a new safe place to live on Abbey Island.
Are they warriors?
It's a shit ton of elves.
Yeah, it's like the entire elven population that's been cast out by all these racist Seatonites.
Eleander rubs his chin and says, there's also Manistrad and her dwarves down south. They locked themselves up down there pretty tight, but maybe we can convince them to come out, lend a hand.
Would those of Burl help us?
Yes. We had an ally in Burl who wanted to take down Lord Feldrin. Let's not forget, we are trying to meet her agent, who may be dead or may still be alive in the fortress.
Who may or may not be dead.
Maybe dead or still alive.
It's possible. Adri. That was her. We were supposed to meet her there. If we show up with an army, it may make up for our tardiness.
Eleander
Oh,
says,
you're a Shadowbreaker, right? The captain
right.
of Burl? And her lieutenant Gorgo's boats.
Eleander nods to himself and says, all right, it seems like we're sowing our oats pretty wide here. All these sounds great, but I don't know how we're going to end up talking to this, that, and the other person all in the short time period that we have.
I can message all of them instantaneously.
Before you say that, he says,
Thereby breaking the
he
campaign.
says, I wish Kelnozz hadn't run off with Prime Water.
Who?
Oh,
Who?
maybe you met him here before, though he kept to himself a bit. Yeah, the wizard who lives here, he has a tower down south of Saltmarsh.
Oh yeah, we met him.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad to hear you can send messages.
Well, I already messaged Prime Water to come back with my boat.
Send him another message saying, "Okay, change of plan. Go to Seaton and attack." Tell them all to attack.
Well, if Kelnozz can send messages, then he can respond to me. We've met before. If they don't respond, I will know that they've stolen my boat.
We gotta get the boat back.
He says,
But I can.
2 wizards would have been really helpful around here.
More wizards, the merrier. I can send messages to Abbey Island, Orwell Mine, Burrow. Where else? Oh, the lizard folk.
Just spam them with reply all emails.
Eliander says, I agree with Kelnozz here. I think we can't be picky about who we ask.
Alright.
Alright, so you're gonna... What message are you sending to all these people?
Tharhun, draft me a message.
Lighthouse grand opening will be in 1 week's time.
The message should be, marshal your forces and march towards Seaton. We have information that dark forces have taken root there, and we're leading a contingent by ship, land, and all means necessary to destroy whatever evil exists there. If you value your freedom, you will join our cause. Yes, they will not be able to...
Ragnarok.
Sorry? Leave out Maragador from this one, but those who know justice in their hearts will know who they fight for. In reality. Let's call him Mr. M.
No one will know. Oh, man.
Mr. M will be most pleased.
So how do you sign this message?
How do we sign it?
Like, do we have a cool name for our group?
Yeah, you're right. We do need a call sign here.
Maybe we should, use our names.
Yeah, people will know our names.
I'll find that we make up on the spot.
We call it the coolest name, and then below it, but this is Kelnozz and crew. Remember us? Saviors of Seaton. Or, not Seaton. We're the destroyers of Seaton. Or this, no, we're saviors. We're saviors, yeah. I mean, we're going there to save Seaton from the evil that's in Seaton. So, technically, we're saviors of Seaton. Yeah.
Sound like you're convincing yourself.
Well, that's true. Let's say there's going to be some collateral damage.
All right. So, and it's that way for each different recipient?
Yes. Send it out post hastily.
Okay. All right. So, Eliander Fireborn seems very pleased with that. And says that we only have a matter of days to prepare. So now would be the time for your group to do anything that they need to in order to get prepared. And he says that Welgar Brinehandhand has offered to help make some potions if any of you has the ingredients or the ineptitude to do it, and that there might be some other ways the town can help you prepare over the next
What about
coming
like
days.
physical defenses? Can we help marshal building like a wall or some sort of like defensive structures?
Trebuchets?
Trebuchets?
Ooh, we captured 3 ships. Are all the trebuchets intact?
The trebuchets are being repaired.
Will they be repaired in 2 days' time?
Yes, that's the plan.
Hell yeah.
In terms of building a wall, Eleander says that that's something that he would think of after the battle. Everything right now should be focused on the offense. So this would be a good time for you guys to brew potions if you want, or learn spells if you have spells you want to learn.
Yeah.
Eleander will say one last thing as he's bidding you guys to do, and he seems to be kind of uttering to himself. He says, "It really is a shame that Goliath isn't here. The guy had a lot of fancy toys in his tower."
Do you know where he went?
Oh, what? Goliath? He's with Prime Water, wherever he went. Those two always did seem kind of close.
Oh, so he went on the ship.
That's right.
Gotcha.
But there's a tower here that we could go to.
Tower full of magic items, you say?
Well, you yourself know better than anyone what kind of trouble a wizard's tower can have inside of it.
I start backing away from the conversation and then turn in a slight run to the tower.
Yeah, let's go check it out. So there must be magical items there. Is it far from here?
It is on the other side of town, but it's not really that much of a trek. As you guys pass over the bridge, let's get the elves to do a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Should really fix that bridge.
Yeah, someone's got to do something about this bridge.
Neither of you guys feel the queasiness as you walk over it. Alright, so you guys are able to find your way fairly easily to Kelnozz Tower. And there it is, it's a tower. The door is closed.
Is it locked?
You reach out and try to open it.
Oh, can I check it for traps?
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Investigation. Ooh.
It does not appear to be physically trapped.
How about traps of the magical variety?
You have no indication of the traps of the magical variety.
I cast Detect Magic.
Thank you.
As a ritual?
Yep.
Okay. There is a magical glyph of warding on it. And so this ward, typically when it's triggered, will release a spell.
Well, we're hosed.
Can you disarm it?
I don't believe I have Dispel magic.
Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. I do. Yeah, I have Dispel. We're using it. I'm gonna cast it at my highest level, level 5.
Okay.
Be gone. Automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you use.
All right. The glyph glows bright for a moment and then fades away.
Yeah.
And now, Eikooc, you can tell that the magical source on this door is now ceased.
All right. After you, Kelnozz.
Very well.
Shotgun to the chest.
No!
Shot in the heart!
I'll walk in.
You touch the door and it is physically locked.
Brynn, perhaps you could use some of your dexterous skills here.
Have you checked it for traps?
I did.
Can I try and pick the lock then?
Go ahead and roll a Thieves' Tool check.
What were we doing for that before?
Dex.
Dex? Just like a dex save?
No, it's Dex
Cool.
plus proficiency from your tools. So Dex plus proficiency.
$23.
Pretty juicy.
It's a pretty intricate lock, but you are able to open it after a few minutes of effort.
Ooh.
Aha!
Nicely done.
I locked the whole time.
Let's check it out. I open the door. And dodge the shotgun blast.
You dodge into a shotgun blast. Alright, you guys open the door and a mostly familiar scene recurs to you because you guys were in here once. It is like a very well furnished home with lots of high-end furniture and intricate art on the wall. You don't see any immediate items. Your vision is dominated by a large iron statue bearing a large sword that is standing inert in the center of the room.
Do we know what the statue is of?
Yeah, make an Arcana or a Nature check.
Pretty bad at both of those. Yep.
Does my detect magic see anything on it still?
Yes. Yeah, you see that this is a creature that is... Its statue is magical. Go ahead and make the Arcana check there, Eikooc.
Okay. Arcana check. Not great.
Not great, but this information is common enough for you to know that that it looks like it could very likely be a golem.
If only we could find the controller.
Perhaps it's
Quick.
here somewhere.
Quick kind of skim of the room. Is the place lighting up like a Christmas tree, or is there certain areas that...
It is basically lighting up like a Christmas tree. There seems to be elements of magical spells throughout the tower.
It would take me half a lifetime to parse through this tower. That is what I shall do. So long, fellows.
Your personal quest is now complete.
Take over a mage's tower. Perhaps we could find some sort of control for that golem. That would be very handy in a battle. I guess I do an investigation of everything else I see generally around the room.
Okay, so Eikooc going to start looking around the room. What does everybody else do?
I don't know if I have any fancy detection of magic or anything like that.
Grage is super hungover, so he's just chilling in a chair, covering his eyes, waiting.
I'm going to stand beside whoever's investigating, giving them +2 to dodging explosions if the need arises. Feel the
Brynn?
glow of Maragador upon you.
I think I'm going to be looking around the room as well, investigating.
Okay.
See if we can find this controller that Eikooc is adamant is somewhere here.
As your group starts fanning out and investigating the tower, as you step further into the wizard's tower and the door closes, the iron golem's eyes start burning with an inner fire, and it starts moving towards the closest of you.
Ruh-roh.
So let's roll initiative.
It's probably just a back rub golem. Don't worry.
Back rub golem. They usually carry giant
Dear God,
swords.
this is the beginning of a bad night. Alright. Has everyone rolled? I think so.
Sec. Tasking here.
Is this Bim's actually you, Kelnozz?
Yeah, he's here.
You clicked on Bim's instead of yourself, though.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, that was me.
Alright. Okay, so starting off with Kelnozz, as the iron golem starts moving towards you, you hear Kelnoz's voice say, "I pity whatever fools thought that I wouldn't leave my tower unguarded. Take your turn now, Kelnozz. Go ahead."
Okay. I'm gonna guess he's super strong. Or my mega move probably isn't gonna work on him. You know what I'll do is let's do a little old-fashioned move that I like to call Fairy Fire.
Like it.
So he does a dex saving throw.
Okay. He does so with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Lucky 7. So now any attacks against him have advantage.
I like it.
And I'm going to hit my tattoo brother with some bardic inspiration. Grage! Never forget you have a
Hearing
picture
me.
of my face on your ass. Never forget that.
My ass is emanating with power.
As it does.
Any movement on your turn?
I'm gonna let the more durable people take the damage. I'm gonna step back a little bit. Eikooc, let me protect you, just in case. You are my captain after all. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Tharhun, you're up.
Okay. So we got advantage against this guy. Well, I guess I can run at him and start swinging. Don't know if I have any bonus actions. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, I'll just run up to him and I'll do, since I have advantage, I'll do -5 swing and see if I can actually get one through here. Is Bless? No, Bless is a main action. It's not a bonus action.
Yes,
It's too good.
it is
20.
super good.
20?
20 is a hit.
I will lash out at him and reroll that 1 to a 6. So 15 plus 10. It's 25 damage. And I'll do that one more time. Same thing. Ooh, the rolls.
26 damage, right? Yes.
It was
10 plus
well,
6,
no,
right?
it's 15 plus 10, just because like I'm
okay.
re-rolling a 1 to a 6,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's basically plus 5.
All right.
This one I can roll a 2d6 to a 2, so another 23.
Disgusting.
Kablam.
All right. Your greatsword manages to leave deep scratches in this iron golem. Is that it for you?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Brynn is up.
All right. I'm gonna hit him with a hunter's mark. I'll take a couple steps to the right here, left, right, and fire my bow. $23.
23 is a hit.
We got him for 9 plus 4, 13.
All right. Your arrow bounces off of this, but leaves a really deep scratch where your arrow had hit.
I switch to serrated arrows. And take that holy shit second attack.
How do serrated arrows work?
21.
21 is a hit.
8 plus 1, 9.
All right. Creature has many scratches on it at this point. It doesn't look bloodied, but it does look like it's been damaged from your volley of attacks. You're up, Eikooc.
I cast haste on Tharhun.
Very good. Any movement?
Nope, I'm going to chill next to my protector, Kelnozz.
Okay.
Always protect your captain.
You're up, Grage.
Okay. Grage charges forward, leaps up, and gives the golem a giant hug, and asks it, "Will you not join us in our battle against Eastport and work with us, wizard-controlled golem creature?" Then I wait for a response.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Don't I roll something?
You would, if there was something to respond to this.
Okay. Please,
The-
Golem, sir,
The
join
golem
us. Join us.
makes no response.
I rub his right arm gently. Please, join us, Golem. I slap him across the face once. Golem. Golem. End turn.
Is it working?
Alright.
I'm not sure. I might try it again.
Your natural insight tells you it's not working.
I better try harder.
Fuck, I'm hungover. Alright. Try that again.
Alright, so let's see.
Keeping in mind, I'm attached to the golem right now.
Physically or emotionally?
If you'd like to grapple him,
A
that
little.
you can do that, Eric. That there's a roll for that, so if you want, you can try that.
Well, yeah, I'm hugging him. So we could call it a grapple.
Okay.
What are roll?
Let me just refresh my memory here.
Athletics?
You're grappling him with your butt cheeks?
No, make a melee attack. So
No.
So basically, do the same thing as your unarmed strike.
With advantage, right? We have advantage on all.
Yeah, he's got fairy fire, so yeah, advantage. Okay. No, that's gonna be hard for him to beat, but he has to try and beat that with a strength check. Oh, that's such
I
a,
give great
such
hugs.
a kick in the balls. All right. So its speed is down to 0, and attacks against it have advantage. That's already the case.
Love me.
He is going to. He's going to try and attack you, Grage. Which means he'll be doing it at disadvantage.
Cool.
Okay. So take 23 slashing damage as his sword slices into you.
23 takes me down to 63.
And then he is going to basically do that again.
Oh boy.
21 is a hit.
Is it 20 a hit?
Yeah. Well, I have 20 AC.
Yeah, so 20 is a hit. So take another 23 slashing damage.
Ugh.
Yikes.
Golem, I bleed for you.
Doesn't like those hugs.
I haven't let go though.
That's right, you haven't.
I want you to know I haven't let go, Brynn. Trash talking me from all the way back there. I'm up here,
Kelnozz is up.
trying to gain an ally,
Okay.
putting my heart into this.
How dented is this guy's like metal frame?
It's got a couple dents in it.
Hmm. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be a little bit more annoying. And I will cast the spell. called. Oh wait, is Fairy Fire concentration? Fuck! Please don't be concentration.
Yes, it is.
No, it's just an action.
Really?
Oh no, it is concentration. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, fine. I will insult this robot's robotic mother with a little vicious mockery.
All right. So it's rolling with advantage on this.
Oof.
17 is at your DC
Yep,
or higher.
it's 17.
Okay, so it does resist. It's like insulting a toaster.
Don't
The end of my turn?
Cylon a toaster.
All right, Tharhun on
Dragon
speed.
silence.
You're up.
Alright, I do more -5 attacks against this thing with advantage. Attempting to end it. 22.
That's a hit.
Assume that's a hit. Alright. Oh, roll a 1. Oh, it remains a 1. That's a 20 damage hit.
Oof.
Rolling again. Ooh, 17.
17, you miss for once.
Oh, damn it. Alright, well, with my haste attack, I haste it up.
Ooh, that's
There
a
we
hit.
go. Ooh, 26 damage.
Jesus Christ, Scott.
Ah!
The creature does now look very heavily dinged and dented.
Alright, it's my turn.
Okay, Brynn, you're up.
I'm gonna keep laying arrows into him. 18.
An 18 is a miss.
Oh! Well, that's a shame. Second attack. 26.
26 is a hit.
For 8 plus 4, 12 more damage.
Alright, your first arrow goes wide, but the second one manages to find home and leaves a deep scratch. You're up, Eikooc.
Alright, sir. My experience, these guys are a little bit resistant to my charms. So I guess I have no choice but to fireball this sucker. May as well.
Take that, middleman.
DC 16 dex save.
Okay. The fire explodes around the iron golem and then seems to be drawn in like a vacuum cleaner into its fiery eyes. And you can see
Oh.
some of the scratches and dents heal themselves.
Sorry, guys. Casting heals.
I'm attached to the golem, so do I take damage from that?
No, because of Eik's ability. He sculpts it around you.
Sure.
This
thank
spell
God.
around you. And
Alright.
it vacuumed it all in.
This makes a
Alright.
small little belching sound. You're up, Grage.
I whisper sweet nothings into the golem's ear. Something barely audible. And then I take a precision swipe at his eye. But I believe you said if I do a precision strike, I have to do something else. I have to do it for a throw.
No. I would just increase the AC, basically.
Okay, I'm going for his eyes.
You want those sweet juicy eyes?
29 hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
Is there an eye damage bonus?
No. And in fact, you see that it has not so much eyes, just like holes where eyes should be, and then furnace fire billowing up where those eyes are.
Respect. Okay.
Alright.
Because I've hit him, I tell him that I could have loved him. And I do a stunning strike. I could have loved you.
Alright. What's your DC for this?
What is DC?
It says save DC, right? So it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
My wisdom is 15.
It passes.
2
Plus 2?
plus your proficiency bonus, which is probably 4.
Yeah.
There's a big 2, and then under that's a 15.
Right. So it is 8 plus 4 plus 2. So 13. And the Iron Golem got a 22. So it resists your stun. Hmm? No, it doesn't have advantage, but it just has a good constitution.
Okay.
And it rolls pretty well.
I believe I get to attack again.
Mm-hmm. You have multiple different options open to you.
I miss.
Yeah. Or you...
That one last punch.
Yeah.
And I miss again. Balls. I still could have loved you, Golem.
I like the golem side story.
The Golem would like to not be
you never know.
grabbed at right now. But I don't want to waste my turn. Alright, it is going to...
Surrender and work for us?
Be friends forever?
I'll get the other cheek. I'll get your tattoo, Golem. Kinda looks like, I don't do it, but the Warhammer guys, doesn't he?
Yeah, like a Terminator or something?
Or the, I don't know, the humanoid Warhammer guys?
Imperial Guard?
Yeah, I don't know any other names. It kinda looks like one, no? All armored up, kinda mech warrior-y.
Space Marine?
Space Marine, that's what I'm thinking.
Ah.
Alright, it's just going to attack you again, Grage.
Bring it. I got heart. Heart and a mean hangover. Fuck.
That's at disadvantage. Alright, so disadvantage means it rolls twice and takes the lowest. Yeah, so you take 23 slashing damage.
Bleeding
And
all over
it's
the
going to do
floor.
that one more time.
Oh!
Alright, take a further 23 slashing damage.
How do I do negative health?
You basically don't. You just go down to 0. And you automatically let go of this creature.
Temporarily die.
And he is
Rolls.
going to go...
Rolls.
5, 10,
Rolling around.
15, 20. There he goes.
I guess we're not friends anymore.
And now there's Bims. Or not Bims, but Kelnozz's turn.
Can I go stabilize Grage?
Yep, you can do anything you like.
Oh, you know what? I'll do a bonus action. I'll do Healing Word. As a bonus action, I'll
Okay.
cast it as... Whoops. Oh, it is a level 1 spell, I guess?
You can, yep, you can cast it whatever, but
Can I recast it at level 3?
it should ask you when you cast it.
I
what-
did. I pressed the wrong button that time. I fucked up.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Well, it's not a lot of health, but there you go, Grage. Oh, you can flip yourself right side up again.
Yep, so Grage, you take 12 hit points back, and you're now on the ground prone but alive.
And for my action, I'm gonna try Vicious Mockery again to get that debuff. Yeah, take
Tell
that.
him Grage should
Hold
look up
on.
some.
Well, yeah, it's an advantage. So, all right, yep. So it is. Its next attack is a disadvantage.
Yep. And 5 psychic damage because I hurt his feelings.
It seems to make no effect to him in terms of the damage. You're up, Tharhun.
Okay. I will wail into him some more.
Smash him up.
Yep, more -5 attacks. Ooh, that was no good.
He deflects it with his huge sword.
That one's probably
That
okay.
one's a hit.
Oop, there's both of those can be re-rolled. The 2s are remaining. Well, that's basically just 6 plus 5 plus 1.
12.
So 12 plus 10 is 24. And then
12
one more
plus 10
to
is 24.
Yeah.
Isn't it 22?
Wow, just
Use the
throw an
time.
extra 2 on there.
I wasn't sure if you were
that's
leaving the 2 off somewhere or adding the 2 on. So yeah, the 16 misses.
Now
Damn.
we know he was fired.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, so that's all of your haste attacks.
Yep.
You're up, Brynn.
I'll be back 1 second.
Alright, I'm going to blast him with some more arrows. 19.
A 19 is a miss.
Oh,
Your arrow just narrowly misses him. All
30.
right, there you go. Critical hit.
18 plus 3. 21.
All right, the creature is now looking very damaged and dented. Eikooc turn.
Should I fireball this thing again? I don't know.
Definitely.
Jeez. Now I'm scared to do any magic on it. We just absorb everything. Do I have anything else that'll help you guys? I'm gonna try one more spell on it just to see if it'll do anything. I'm gonna cast Shatter on the thing.
Okay.
Shut up!
Okay, so because this thing is unliving, you're canceling out its usual magic resistance that would give it advantage on the saving throw. Oh, fuck. So close. Alright, so it takes 21 damage as a thunderous cacophony echoes around it, crunching the metal.
Good sign. Oh, lost somebody. We lose. Ebert.
Okay, Grage?
I'm back.
Remember you're prone, Grage, so you have to use half of your movement to stand up.
Okay, I stand up, and I use one of my potions of healing.
Okay, so that is your action.
What is a? How do I use a potion of healing?
Well, you basically just roll the dice that correspond to it. So if it's a normal potion of healing, I'm pretty sure it's 2d4 plus 4, I believe. (2d4 plus 2). So take 7 hit points back.
One of his swings. Okay. And And then, because I did that, I can't attack or anything, right?
That's right. So you can take
So,
any other bonus action that that you could otherwise usually take. Like I think you can spend a key point and use a dash or a dodge or something, but
okay. Grage limps to the side to let his brethren take a few more cheap shots at his metal golem friend. And turn.
alright, the golem is going to turn towards the two spellcasters, and its metal head splits open, and
Jesus.
a blast of green fog is blasted out in a 15-foot cone, getting both of you guys pretty easily there. So I needed you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, one sec. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Okay, so remember, you take half of that damage, and Eikooc, you take 37 poison damage.
Wow.
Let's see. So now, anyone who's concentrating on a spell, which is both of y'all, need to make another Constitution saving throw, and the DC is 18.
Ah,
Oh no.
Alright.
Damn it. The fairy fire is over.
And so is the haste.
Ah.
Oh no, the haste. Oh, I'm tired now. I believe.
Okay, the Iron Golem twirls around with the sword to you, Tharhun, but it has taken its action for the round, so next it is Kelnozz's turn.
Oh man. Okay. That's no bueno. I'm gonna use my bonus action to light my sword on fire,
Okay?
and now charge frantically into battle. You'll have to kill me before you get to Eikooc. Ah! I swing frantically.
22 is a hit.
Yeah. 6 slashing plus some number of fire. 6 fire.
Alright, so your 6 slashing, you leave a shallow
Oh, the fire
scratch
heals him.
in it,
Fuck.
and you see the fire just immediately heal over the scratch as you make it.
I'm such an idiot. I forgot.
I warned you.
I'm such an idiot. Okay.
What's up next?
Fuck. I need. Hold on. Can I just deactivate the fire?
No.
Do I need a bonus action?
Yes.
The flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheath the sword. Okay, I'll cower like a child.
Alright.
Such an
Tharhun,
idiot.
you are feeling extremely tired. You can't move or take actions until after your next turn.
Yep. So she goes.
Alright, Brynn, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to frantically fire arrows at this construct. Frantic arrow firing, go! 28.
28's a hit.
Nice.
For 7 plus 4, 11 damage. And these are supposed to be just normal attacks, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
The
Yeah, you've lost the advantage.
taken out. So second attack, 24. All
24 is a
right.
hit.
12 plus 4, 16 more.
Okay, the creature is very badly damaged now, and it seems like it's not moving quite as easily as it would when you started. It's still on its feet, still raising its sword high above Tharhun. Your turn, Eikooc?
Alright, well now that I know that Shatter works, I will do a higher level Shatter. Did like less damage than the previous one.
Oops. That's the wrong roll, but it's not going to matter with a roll like 5. It only got a 10, so it's going to take full damage. And
20.
the creature breaks apart. Parts of it caving in on itself. Other parts is falling off of its huge metal frame. And it becomes inert.
Whew, that guy was actually difficult.
Good thing there weren't ads.
Okay,
Good thing.
so now you guys have a chance to investigate the Wizard Tower more thoroughly. So everyone who is investigating can go ahead and make that investigation roll for me, please.
All right. Eikooc, do you need some back rubs there?
Yeah, I'm like limping around, but ignoring my pain due to,
Get your eyes on the prize.
yeah.
We all wonder why he's staring at Grage's junk.
We all know why he's staring at my junk.
Okay, so Eikooc is able, after he's nursed his wounds for a little bit and recuperated, Eikooc is able to find a small hidden cache of gems, including one diamond that looks like it's worth approximately 500 gold pieces, and a handful of other gems worth 100 gold pieces each. And that number was 4 gems with 100 gold pieces each. And here's just a reminder, some of these gems are specifically for spells, or could be specifically for spells, so you don't necessarily just want to convert them into gold.
We need diamonds in particular, right, for spells?
Yeah.
It's useful for some special spells, yeah.
It's like
Okay.
Revivify or like one of those really powerful ones, I think.
Okay, so basically what I'm going to do now, you guys do find some magic items, and I'm basically just going to roll for them on the magic item chart.
Nice. Is that the big D100 one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to roll 5 times. Okay. So after searching the building for a while, you guys were able to find these 5 different items that were all kept under lock and key. First one is a horn of blasting.
Horn of Blasting?
Yeah.
Oh. What is that? Horn of Blasting.
Born of Blasting. It's in the compendium here.
I see Horn of Blasting. Did you say lasting or blasting?
I said blasting it.
Oh, blasting.
Horn of Blastoise.
Thunderous Blast, 5d6 thunder damage. Deafen for 1 minute. Creatures made and objects made of glass or crystal take 10d6 thunder damage. Each use has a 20% chance of causing the horn to explode. The explosion deals 10d6 fire damage to the blower and destroys the horn.
I like those odds.
20% chance you just explode.
Second item is a potion of vitality.
Potion. Vitality.
Yeah, that one's not in the compendium.
It removes any exhaustion you are suffering, cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. That's cool.
All right. Okay, you guys find a +2 great axe.
Ooh. That's dirty.
Tharhun, you're going to Great Axe.
Great axe, you say?
Bob, I feel like that's a big mistake.
Well, it's only +2 compared to +1. I mean, what's 1 gonna do?
Especially when Scott rolls on average 26 or higher.
True.
Yeah, at that point it makes no difference.
The greatsword is better average rolling, but +2. I mean,
+5 Vorpal Staff of Wish.
All right, you find a set of +2 leather armor.
Ooh. For Brynn, maybe? Who's...
+2 leather. I've been rocking this, I think, something. I think I have like a mithril shirt or something.
Yeah, that might be Kelnozz leather armor.
I think I have... What do I have here?
You have mithril scale mail.
I have a chain shirt +1. What is +2 leather armor? What's the AC? Let me look that up. +2 leather armor. AC 11. +2. Okay.
Okay, and the last thing you find is a 6th level spell scroll. And I'm just gonna figure out which one it is.
Ooh, wow. Not yet cast 6th level spells.
Yeah, the leather armor is just the same as what I have.
But leather.
Does anyone else want it? Like, does it help anyone else?
Is it not good for you?
It's the same AC as a chain shirt +1, apparently.
I've got Mithril scale mail that I've been rocking.
That's probably just as good, same as
Yeah.
Kelnozz.
How about Grage? What do you wear?
He's a monk. He actually has
Oh,
like negatives if he wears armor.
gotcha.
I don't need it. Thank you, though.
Can't even wear those leathers.
Otto's irresistible dance. Well, that should be familiar. How appropriate.
All right, and that is basically what you find of significance in this wizard tower. And actually, I did forget one major thing. In the same cache where you found the gems, you also find a folded nautical map that seems to give the directions and coordinates to a uncharted island.
Ooh.
Oh, definitely gotta take the map. Unshuttered Island.
Bone Shitter Island.
So that probably takes you guys a better part of a few hours, and when you are done at the tower, you see that it's basically late afternoon, getting close towards the end of the day. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Time for a drink.
I concur.
Just check the dock to see if our ship has come back.
Are there no other rooms in this place? Like, that's it? It's totally locked down?
Yeah, you basically you check all the rooms.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be right back. Just going to the washroom.
So what's next, gentlemen?
Dun dun dun. Unknown origin.
Well, what do we have like 10 days, right?
Before they come from the east?
10 days? I thought it was a couple days.
Oh, maybe it's only a couple days.
Or a couple days for them to like adjust their defenses or something or other.
Well. It makes a big difference. I mean, with 10 days, you could fit at least one, maybe 2 side quests in there. I mean, it's an important mission, but as long as we don't go off to the astral plane again, we can be back before.
Time stops in the astral plane, my friend. You could achieve a lot more quests there.
Ooh, unlimited.
That's a really good point. Think how many side quests we could do. And never age.
That's Elven or Agenor.
Well, of course.
Type Morag.
Type.
It's right there.
I'm imagining it's that. Let me see. Actually, I probably wrote it down somewhere in here.
Okay. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. So.
Ah, finally you have some good taste.
You might not say that when you see it, but yes. Yes, let's go with that.
Your turn.
GM, how many days until their army arrives?
Your army leaves on another day.
Those. Start playing.
Did you guys send a message to the Gith?
Did we?
Who, sorry?
The astral plane? The Githyanki?
Can that thing go across the plains?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check.
I think you had to be casted at level 8 to do that.
Yeah, so I can't send this thing across plains.
I have a special connection there, they might feel me.
I could, tomorrow I could just, teleport. Well, no, I guess I don't have that teleportation circle there. That'd be nice if I had the teleportation circle there. Grage, do you happen to remember the runes at the temple around the teleportation circle?
They didn't let me out of my room much when I was there. It's either training or out slaughtering monsters for them.
Then I don't have a way of messaging the Gith.
Around halfway through the day, Kelnozz gets a message. He is the target of a sending spell. And you recognize the sender as the one of the priests in the lizard folk encampment.
Oh,
And he sends you a message since your name was listed on the message. And he says, why should lizard folk risk even more of their lives for Seaton? You can reply to him, and you have a max of 25 words.
oh.
I like that the accent is passed along with the message.
It is like a voice in his like, unlike the other thing, which was like a piece of paper being sent by an elemental. This is a voice in his head.
Okay.
Can I ask the advice of the rest of the group? Like, can I explain that I just got a message from the lizard folk?
You have a brief moment to consider before replying.
Okay. I'm thinking of we should tell them that the reason that they should help us is because if not, there could be a greater threat that they would have to deal with.
Oh yeah, Seaton seeks to exterminate all who are unlike them.
Yeah.
They would be a future target. We should band together and destroy them now.
And also, we've fought with them in the past, so they know that, we're not going to just, betray them or something.
Probably.
I like your confidence.
I mean, let's
No
get...
commitment.
Well, I mean, accidentally we might, but not,
Or, the circumstances might change in the middle or something,
Yeah, I mean...
There's the implication.
There's the implication. Exactly.
All right, well, I'll leave that last part out, but I'll send the first part back that there could be even a greater threat, and we're in desperate need of their help. And just like we helped them when they were in desperate need, we too require aid.
Okay, you send your message back and you do not get a reply. You guys have spent enough time outside of the wizard tower now that you guys can effectively have had a short rest. So if you want to recuperate your hit points or do whatever, you guys can make those changes now.
Gladly.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the bar.
Yeah. All's well, it ends in the bar.
My God.
My goodness.
Powered up those hit dice.
That's actually ridiculous.
All ones from here on out.
Okay, everyone's in their short rest. Good. So you guys head to the bar and you start digging in to a well-earned meal and some ale. And shortly after your meal, you are approached by Captain Zendros, the tiefling magic item merchant who you'd spoken to a couple times in the past.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She
Oh yeah.
She thanks you guys for all you've done and says that what's happening here in Saltmarsh and Seaton is a great concern to Arcanadon as well.
Right, she's from Arcanadon.
And that she wants to help you guys in any way she can. And to that effect, she has some items that she'd like to give to you guys.
Oh hell yeah.
She just needs you to come to her ship. This is too heavy for her to carry.
Sounds suspect.
You can make an insight check if you like.
It is a little sus.
I don't know this person, so I'll leave it to someone else to suss this out.
Sus.
I'll
you're still
insight it up.
She's like, I was just in the vents, guys, and Tharhun, she seems authentic to you.
Alright.
And Tharhun is a very good judge of character, so
Yes, this person I've never met is very trustworthy in my estimation. I could subject her to the zone of truth, but it hardly seems necessary. Let us go. We'll need all the help we can get.
and all the possible shiny magic items as well.
Okay. She leads you guys to the docks where her ship is waiting. It's the Golden Wanderer. You've seen it in the docks before, but for now you realize how majestic it truly is with a mast, not mast, what's the right word? I'm not sure. The beam that goes out in front of a boat is carved immaculately into the hand into the image of a hand grasping a wand.
Oof,
Coming forward.
what a beauty.
And Wanderer is spelled with an A. And as she gets closer to the ship, she talks about how important it is that oppression and injustice be thwarted out in Taden Bay.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
So she leads you onto the main deck of her ship and says, I've laid out all of my wares down below. And she walks down into the lower deck.
Sus.
Oh boy. I mean, that is pretty sus, but let's
I think, we can trust her.
Yeah, I mean, we're repeat customers. I mean, you gotta maintain your customer loyalty, right?
It's true.
All right. I follow her down.
I too follow.
Gotta follow it to the loot.
All right.
Tell them I told them so.
As she leads you down to the hall, she says, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to do much cleaning recently. Mind the spider webs. And you note that the ship is very thick with spider webs as you get into the lower deck.
Oh, man, getting even more sus here all the time.
That's pretty sus.
So
It's been some time since we've seen you. What have you been up to recently?
as you get down
well,
into the lower deck, you see Captain Zendros walk over here. She says, "Just over here. I've laid them out on these crates."
Okay, let's check it out.
There's kind of like a dotted line on the floor.
The dotted line there is where the cargo deck views in.
Can I do like
On the X?
can I do an insight check? Because I too am a bit of a rapscallion, so maybe I can pick up on if we're walking into a trap or not.
Sure. Roll an insight check.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It feels pretty pretty suspicious. You're walking into a dark hold there. Okay.
Lads, I don't know this wench, but
So
I'll follow your lead.
So Captain Zandros calls out and says, "Okay, here it is." Are you guys gonna come look?
Yes.
I definitely stand back. And ain't nothing gonna surprise me right now.
You find yourself extremely surprised.
By the quality of his wares.
Hmm.
Hold on.
And affordable prices.
I have a window up that I can't get rid of. Alright.
Feeling it 2 o'clock, is it?
Yeah. Alright. So as you get down there and turn the corner, you see Captain Zendros' eyes go blank.
Ah,
And
fuck.
you hear in a silken elven voice say, in Elven, "Well, I knew he'd come back to Saltmarsh eventually, but I didn't think it would be this easy."
Ooh.
And clouds of darkness erupt around you. Roll initiative.
Fuck.
Who could have seen that coming? No one.
Not
Mad
us.
sus. Mad sus. Initiative coming. Where is my character? There's my good old initiative.
Alright.
Well, that's not ideal.
Okay, so pitch darkness has enveloped this lower deck. Magical pitch darkness. So, Brynn, you're up first. Make a perception check.
Magical darkness. A perception check?
Yeah.
Perception, 17.
Okay. Let's see. And actually, should be in disadvantage there.
Oh, okay. Let me roll.
Pretty good roll, really.
Yeah. And so dark vision doesn't help in magically.
It does not.
Actually, I want everyone to make perception checks just to start off, please, with disadvantage,
Okay.
unless you have something that says otherwise.
I'm super observant.
All right. Are we wasting one person? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So basically, none of you are aware of where the other combatants are right now.
Ugh.
So go ahead, Brynn.
Run away.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here.
Hmm. Could just start firing wildly.
Wild shots into the darkness. I guess as the darkness encroaches on our vision, I'm just gonna naturally take an arrow and fire it about where Captain Zendros was standing.
Okay, I'd say you probably do know where Captain Zendros is, so you can shoot her, but it is going to be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, actually, sorry, it's canceled out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just normal.
Just normal. Yeah.
24.
24 hits.
Over 13 plus 4. Because I assume he's humanoid.
She is. Yep.
She. So 17. I guess I can't see anything, so I'll take a second attack. I attack the darkness. For another 24.
Oof.
For another 15. So 32.
You hear a
altogether.
thump as a body hits the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Nice.
Captain Zendros got murdered.
Sounds like it fell into a drowning pool.
Oh! That's it. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Grage, you're up.
Okay.
Someone here has a dagger of blind sight, and they should remember to use it in this scenario.
They're not talking to me. So
I don't know who I'm talking to.
I don't have any such dagger.
how do I judge space here?
So every square is 5 feet.
So I'm gonna walk around Eikooc here, looking for a place where I stop.
All right, you bump into something stopping you from moving over here.
So directly behind him.
You become elongated.
Why am
Because
what's wrong with me?
I accidentally changed your size when you were moving.
Okay. Alright, so I feel something, and with my monk-like intuition. I strike out in a flurry.
Okay, this is still at disadvantage.
Uh,
Just roll again.
disadvantage. Wait, just roll again.
Yeah.
No.
There you
Nice.
go. 29 hits.
Right, and then I feel like there's still something there. So I
No,
strike
you
it.
hear a thump.
Okay. Just, like, continue my pace around Eikooc.
Okay, you bump into something that feels hard and wooden over there. It's Eikooc.
I strike out with my hand axe at disadvantage, correct? Disadvantage.
You just flail wildly and there's nothing to hit.
I warn Eikooc that there's something on these crates beside us. And I end my turn.
Alright, you guys hear a voice in the darkness say, I hear you call yourself Kelnozz up here on the surface.
Oh, fuck.
Your brother hunts for you, but we have been sent by Pitchglade herself. We come on behalf of your house's new greatest rival, House Boerbon.
House Boerbon?
Boerbon.
Boerbon. Show yourself,
On behalf
Drow.
of Maycosmok himself, we've come here to bring you back and fulfill your destiny as an arachnomancer.
Fuck, not Maze Concock.
And I lost it.
Who do they serve?
Maze Concock.
Pitchblade?
Pitchblade is what he said.
It's
Maker's Mark Bourbon.
Okay, you all feel things grow up from the ground and start snaking around your legs. Yeah, this is gonna get everyone. So everyone makes a dexterity saving throw. Okay. So looks like everybody but Eikooc passes this. And on a failed saving throw, you feel your legs being wrapped up by what feels like a huge tentacle. And you take 13 bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained.
Oof.
And it looks like nothing happens if you pass. Alright. Next is Eok's turn. So unfortunately, Eok, a creature that starts its turn in the area and is already restrained, takes more damage. So you take 16 more bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
And you are restrained, so you can take your normal actions as usual, or you can use your action to do a strength or dexterity check to break out.
Well, I can't take another hit like that, so I'm gonna have to get out.
You could probably use one of your fancy spells too.
Like fireball. Would that get me out?
Well, it might actually. I was thinking something like Dimension Door, but
Yeah, that's super fancy. I'm wondering if I could just fireball my way out of this problem.
It's worked almost every other time.
Yeah. I can just blow these things up and hopefully also catch something else nearby. Do I think that has a chance of working?
yeah,
Okay.
you just break something's concentration.
Oh, I see. More on the concentration and less on the.
Yeah,
I guess I would fill this entire floor, eh, with a fireball.
it's not going to be pretty, that's for sure.
Well, luckily I can save all my friends. Fireball for this entire floor. At level 5, we're gonna make this a big one.
Alright, I'm not even going to roll for some of these people. What's your DC? Oh, 16.
16.
Alright, and 35 divided by 2 is 17.
It's 35 plus 7.
Oh,
Divided by
yes, okay. So 42. It's 21. So that's the concentration check it needs to pass in order to keep these things going. It got a 19. So you feel the black tentacles just fade away as this creature loses its concentration.
Nice.
The darkness as well.
The darkness does go down. You hear a couple thumps in the room as a number of weaker creatures just die.
How many weaker creatures die?
Just 1 second while I update things. Okay. So the darkness dissipates and you see there are three dark elves dead in the area with you, and in the far corner is a dark elf who is in pure white robes with a black spider embroidered on the front. And very close to Brynn is a dark elf that has like a staff and is currently shaking off cinders and smoke from him. And fire all around the ship has started to catch as this fireball just rips a huge hole in the side of the ship. And all the boxes and stuff inside of this ship gets ignited and starts embering.
Yikes.
Alright. So, Kelnozz, on your turn. and as the fireball erupts, the priestess cries out in pain and points at you, Kelnozz. I just sent you a link.
Okay.
And a white light shines out of this priestess's hands, and suddenly you see Kelnozz racked in pain, and he begins transforming before you. He grows a second set of arms that rip out through his ribs. His mouth parts and starts hanging in mandibles, and his black forehead grows 2 more sets of eyes that grow rapidly on his head, and he turns to the group and roars ferociously.
Spider Kelnozz.
Alright, Kelnozz, you are in the throes of Use a Pitch Glade, so you're on the bad guy team now.
Oh no.
You have the stat block I sent you, so you can switch out the weapon attacks for your normal weapon attacks.
This might take me a second.
New version of Kelnozz on my other cheek.
Do I still have a tattoo of Grage on my spider butt?
There's too much spider fur to tell.
I'll carve it in for you, my friend.
Grage, Kelnozz's
I get
eyes
3
look
attack?
amazing. Let me see.
Yeah. Can I somehow resist her domination over me? Like, can I make any saves against that?
I'm gonna say no in this case.
All right.
And
Well,
I'd say just because I don't want you to be too OP versus the players, you just have your normal
just take
number
one
of
attack.
Your normal numbers of attacks.
Okay. 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 So this is. I can attack anyone, I guess.
Yep.
And I have to attack. Like I can't do something else.
Yes. Yeah, you're right now you're in like the strongest throes of the charm here, so for now, yes, you do have to.
Start with Vicious Mockery.
It's a classic. I guess I'll bite Tharhun then. Plus 5 to hit.
Is he an actual spider, or is he like a Spider-Man? Or a man spider?
He's a spider.
Shall
That
we
is a great idea.
He looks like a spider hybrid.
Okay, so he really is a spider Kelnozz, not really a giant spider or anything like that.
That's right.
Oh my god.
At the moment, at least.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Can he swing from a thread?
You'll have to take a look.
Take a look over it.
Scott, can you do a DC 12 Constitution saving throw?
DC 12, Constitution saving throw, +2.
I believe that's allowed.
Hmm.
Okay,
15.
So you take 7 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
You are also now a spider.
You
Okay.
joined the spider team. Okay, I'll do my second attack. In my mind, I'm saying, "I'm sorry, Tharhun." Plus 5. 15?
No.
My claws glance off your heavy dragon scale skin. and I shriek in rage as Spider-Man.
All right, Tharhun, you're up.
I basically say, "Oh, Kelnozz, they've corrupted your body, but surely the spell will break. Just surrender to my axe, and it will purify you." Yeah.
You do non-lethal damage.
Well,
Well,
I could just do good damage. Let's see how this works here. I assume 20 hits?
Yes.
Alright, well, let's see how this goes. So that's an 8 roll, and then my strength, and then a +2. Yes, so it's 15 damage. And then
15?
yeah. Ugh. Seems the spell hasn't broken yet. I'll keep going. It's almost broken, Kelnozz. Just let it happen. Let the spell break. Another 13 damage.
That's a hit for sure.
I've almost broken through.
Oh, it's so good. It's actually what Tharhun would do.
It's the only way I know how to help.
Okay. Brynn, you're up.
Alright. And so the general consensus is we're murdering Kelnozz now.
It seems to be the case.
You can
Well-
choose to do non-lethal damage.
You do have like some ugly bozo and then another lady, and like possibly killing her would also end the spell.
No.
But
Can we take that risk?
well,
Spider Naz over here. Why don't I go for the guy that's closest to me? He's out of close combat range, hopefully.
No, he is in melee range.
In melee range? Dang. Well, that's no good. I'm going to take a step back, and he can take an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
All
5
right.
is the miss.
Swings out the staff wildly.
Then he gets an arrow in the face!
Ooh, that's a good one.
Face arrow.
For 12 plus 4, 16 damage.
You catch him in the chest, and he looks very badly hurt on top of the burns.
Oh, this deep burn. And I blast him for a second time. Good old fashioned ass blasting. Oh, has he taken a
Yes.
action yet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so 12 does miss. Yeah.
Yep. That's it for me.
You're up, Grage. Kelnozz has 6 beautiful eyes. They would,
Sorry, my mic was muted. They are attempting. They are.
they would
You don't
look
want these
great
eyes.
on any collector's shelf.
Thinking about it. No, I mean, if I have to take his eyes,
It
I
would
will.
be the ideal addition to your collection.
Ooh.
I have been eating them recently, so I have some space. But I think
The people would become the master?
35-ish. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and break the spell, and if he happens to stay a spider, then I'll take his eyes. And I will hang them with honor
That's fair.
at the Lighthouse Tavern. Alright, so I swing wildly,
Tough but fair.
frantically at this creature over here.
Oh, okay. So for the first one,
It double clicked on me. The first one, yeah.
oh, okay. The first one, your hand axe hits a shimmering shield of arcane energy. You can keep that 20 if you want to roll again. Seems like a shame to make it go to waste.
Does the 17 means that
The 17.
at 17 essentially?
What he casts the spell shield, and so how that spell works is when someone hits you, you use your reaction to create a shield, and it adds +5 to their AC until like the beginning of their next turn. So you essentially hit him, and he used a reaction to make you not hit. And so the question is, did you hit on your second attack?
Okay, well I'll keep my second attack because that's what I would have done anyway.
Okay, and you hit with that second attack, so go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. Okay.
You
And
manage to push through that shield with your second, and he falls to the ground, succumbing to his wounds.
Nice.
it's gonna uppercut him now. Okay, that was all my movements. Action.
Just to remind you, I'm pretty sure you can spend a key point to dash.
Okay, alright. Let's do that. GM, I will dash.
You die.
The old switcheroo.
GM hates me. Okay, yeah, let's dash. So dash means I double my
Yeah.
my distance. So
Actually, just keep in mind, if you dash, it's going to be bonus action. So you won't be able to attack again if you dash over to that priestess. So
that's fine. I gotta get over to her anyway. So.
just making sure.
10, 20, 30. Hello. I stare deeply into her eyes.
Grage dances and jumps over all of these boxes nimbly as if they were just normal stepping stones, landing right at her feet.
Yes.
She says, "To me, Arachnomancer! Protect me! Or you'll never take your true role in the Drow society." And what's she gonna do? I don't like how close you are, but I don't think I can do shit about that. So she's going to try and go 1, 2. Take your attack of opportunity if you wish there, Grage.
Do you wish? Is that just like a regular attack?
Yeah. Okay, you did damage to her, so go ahead and roll damage, please. Okay, so she's going to run 10, 15, 20. And she's going to cast she's going to basically run to these stairs and cast Insect Plague.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Basically,
That one.
just
Fuck this up.
enough to catch all of you guys here. Not enough to get Grage.
Bad one. Can I counterspell?
Yes, do it.
I'm gonna say no because she went to this stairwell, and so she's blocked by your line of vision. Otherwise, the answer would be yes.
Try, guys.
If it makes you feel any better, that mage there that's dead, I included him solely to counterspell you, Kev. And you notice he didn't do that, so anyway. So, okay, I need everyone except for Grage to do a Constitution saving throw as a swarm of spiders with wings are conjured into the air and start biting and stinging.
+2.
And this includes you there, Navert.
Okay. Oof.
Okay, so we're looking to get a 15 here. Anyone who got under 15, which is just team bad guy in this case. Alright, so take 24 piercing damage if you failed, or half as much if you succeeded.
Bury me at Makeout Creek. Yeah, I'm down.
Alright, make a death saving throw,
Right away.
as it were. Okay, 1 success. You're up, Kelnozz. Spider Kelnozz.
How much damage did I take from that? From the spider plague?
24 piercing damage.
Oof. Okay, I'm hurt. Okay, I will. I'm gonna do a web attack at Grage. So I'm rolling.
Web has to be spider form only.
Am I not? Oh, I'm a hybrid form?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, my bad. Alright, in that case, I'll attack whoever's closest with the
Deflected.
bite. I'll hit Tharhun with bite again. 1d20 plus 5 plus 3. A hit, probably. Tharhun?
Yep.
So 7 piercing, and then do a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
7 piercing, and then Constitution +2.
Constitution +2? Yeah, so you're safe. So you take 4 poison damage.
Boy.
And then I will try to rake you with my claws. My hybrid spider claws. Rawr. Ah. That's a miss.
You're up, Tharhun.
Well, oh wait, so this lady, I can't see her. She's on the other side?
That's right. You do know where she is. Like, you know she ran down those stairs. But,
Yeah, but how do I-
You cannot see her.
Yeah, I can't get over there. I see Eikooc is down. I could do something about that. Oh, is this insect swarm still like swarming us right now? Is it like a persistent effect?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I gotta get the heck out of here. How big is it?
It's 20-foot radius, so it's like the whole. It's pretty much from one end of the deck to just like Grage is just at the edge there.
Shit. Okay.
You gotta take her down as fast as possible so that it doesn't murder me.
Okay, I could do it that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's like right there blocking my way.
Yeah. She's like on the stairs.
Well, I say there's more than one way to break a spell.
And then stabs Kelnozz again.
Critical. You need a critical after saying that.
Okay. Let me think here for a second.
Might.
Oh, I know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna use my vow of vengeance.
Yeah.
You have turned my most trusted ally into a hideous creature. Ragnor will make you pay for this. So I get advantage on attacks against her, and then I start murdering her. That's basically what's gonna happen.
Nice.
That's a 9. Okay. 20 hits.
Yes, sorry, 20 does hit.
Okay, and 15 damage. I'm gonna start like smiting her with the full wrath of Maraganor here,
Hell yeah.
because she is being a real bitcheroo right now. These, only 2d8, 6 damage. Not the best, but I'll take it.
So 21 total.
Yeah.
And she makes a Constitution saving throw with 10 as the DC. Oh my god. I should have made that, but I didn't. So the swarm of winged spiders evaporates.
Nice. But I don't even notice. I'm too busy laying into this woman with a 27, which I assume is a hit.
There's a hit.
And it's kind of a weaker hit, but still a good one. So, yeah, we'll keep smiting her up too. So, 2d8.
She does look very bloodied at this point.
11 extra damage, or 22 damage there.
Your lightning cracks and pushes her down the stairs, and she tumbles head over heels, landing on the floor, lifeless.
Nice.
Thus is Maraganor's will. I peek around the corner and see if Kelnozz's spell is broken yet.
Yeah, how's Kelnozz doing?
How's little
As
buddy
the-
Kelnozz?
As the priestess dies, Kelnozz is again racked in pain, and you see his beautiful, ideal friendly collector eyes shrivel away back into skin, and his arms wither up and retreat into his rib cage, his jaw mending back together into the normal face of a dark elf, but he falls unconscious, overwhelmed with the ordeal.
What happened? Oh no, I'm not awake yet.
No.
Can I run over and give Eikooc a little back rub?
Absolutely. The ship is basically, the flames have started building high now, and the ship is filling with smoke. Tharhun and Grage make perception checks.
Perception.
And you can take 19 health.
You guys are able to see that there are basically 3 packages that are being held off to the side where the priestess had been standing, and you take a quick look at the items that the drow have, and you realize that the ship is about to be encased in flame and smoke, and that you guys have to evacuate, but you probably have time to pick up one or two of these objects. So
I
there's
grabbed 2.
3 packages. So there's like a slender one, a small one, and something that looks like a big bundle of something. You guys can each grab one.
I grabbed the big bundle.
Okay.
I'll grab the small box.
All right. So you grab those 2 packages and come back to find Brynn helping Eikooc groggily get to his feet, and Kelnozz remains unconscious.
Oof.
Can I carry him?
Yep. I don't even think you need to make a check for it, considering how strong Tharhun is. And so you guys escape from the Golden Wanderer as the flames start licking up over the deck and taking the sail. And we will end the session there, but you guys look into what your objects are that you got, and you find in the small box is a crystal ball that will essentially let whoever uses it cast the scrying spell.
Ooh.
Well, that's just handy.
And Grage, the big bundle that you get turns out to be a bundle of chains, and as you drape them out a bit more, you see that they are shackles. And after some time, Eikooc tells you that these are dimensional shackles.
I have multiple purposes for this thing.
Sounds dirty.
I do already regret giving these to you guys. Much more so than the +2 great axe. But we will end the session there.
Will this allow us to tie people up and interrogate them more efficiently?
It will stop them from teleporting or leaving the plane.
Coming for you, Genera.